Today, I am going to just go off on like a rant about this book that I just finished yesterday. I think like this is one of the books that I have read in like the least amount of time. I originally wasn't going to film this video, but I just really want to talk about it, so I'm just gonna go for it. The book that we are going to be talking about is, you guys probably have heard about it. It is called We Were Liars by Lockhart. I guess just to introduce the book before I go into like the spoiler section, so this will be like non-spoiler. So this family, they're really rich. They own an island, and so every summer they all come and just like spend the summer at this island. And there's this friend group called the Liars, right? And it's Cadence, who's like the oldest grandchild, and then we have Johnny and Mirren. They're the eldest children of their respective families. And then the last person is Gat, who's the nephew of one of the aunt's boyfriends. Yes, so those are the Liars. Cadence, Mirren, Johnny, Gat. We're following Cadence, who got into some sort of accident. We don't know like how the accident happened because she has like forgotten it. She has amnesia. She basically can't remember what happened that summer, and no one else in the family is like allowed to tell her because the doctor said it's best that she remembers on her own. And now she's back on the island and she's just trying to like piece together what happened that summer. So I basically discovered this book through BookTube. So I knew that there was going to be a really big like plot twist at the end. And the whole entire time while I was reading it, I was trying to figure out like, what is the plot twist? What happens? And I think I've seen some people say that like, oh, they saw it coming, or they had like an idea that this is what really happened in the accident. But for me, I was completely caught off guard. I just could not imagine that this was like what happened to them. First of all, the fire, already I was like, what the heck? What? But then it makes sense, you know? Because, like, they rebuilt Claremont. So, like, why rebuild? Because there's a fire. That makes sense, right? Okay. But then, like, the reason behind the fire was, like, really, really stupid. Like, so you want to, like, make a chain, destroy all the objects so that, like, the family won't fight anymore. Like, wanting to, like, be, like, a family and not having to be, like, the Sinclairs. You know, like, I get that. But why burn the house? They didn't even do a good job. Like, Cadence, she's really, really dumb. Why would you not check to make sure that there was no one left in the building before you set fire to the whole house and burned it down? I feel like that's, like, the common sense thing to do. Like, yes, I get that, like, they were, like, tipsy from the wine because they were, like, drunk. But it's still kind of dumb. First of all, why are you setting fire to the house in the first place? That seems kind of extreme. And second of all, like, why are you doing it while drunk? Like, what? It just doesn't make sense. When I flipped to the last section, the part that said the truth, I saw like the first few sentences that said like Gat, Mirren, and Johnny, they were dead. I was like, what? You guys don't understand how many times I reread just that section because I could not wrap my head around it. I was like, what do you mean they're dead? Like, they've been here the whole entire summer. Like, what? And then I think that's part of the reason why I like flew through this book so fast. For the entire first 3 sections, I wasn't really like that invested into the book, you know? It was just kind of like I was picking it up because I didn't want to study for my AP. That was basically it. I was planning on reading like 20% every single day, but then without even knowing it, I just like flew through the book and got all the way to the end. And especially the last 2 sections when like the truth was coming out, I read that so fast. I honestly don't even think I like processed every single word. I just like wanted to understand like what the heck was happening. And I actually have a clip of my reaction from when I just finished reading the book. I will insert that clip now. Oh my god. What? How? Why? shook. I'm still so shook from that. Oh my gosh. I can't even speak. I'm just so speechless. Other thoughts about the book? I was shipping Cadence and Gats the whole entire time. Like, from the moment where she described them first meeting, I was like, okay, y'all are gonna get together. And then when it was revealed that he had like a girlfriend, I was like, Cadence, I'm right here with you. Like, but then they got together, even though he cheated on his girlfriend with her. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I think this is also a pretty popular opinion. I didn't think I cared about the characters, but then when I found out that they died, I got so sad. And I was really sad about the dogs too. Like, oh my, can you imagine those poor dogs? They're just like stuck in that room. Oh my gosh, my heart, those poor dogs. Also, another thing, the chapters were extremely short. I think each chapter was like, what, like 2, 3, 4 pages. It was like somewhere around there all the time. So like before you know it, you're on like chapter like 80, and I was like, what? That just like really shocked me when I was reading it. I also heard someone on YouTube talk about the weird line breaks that the author does, and honestly they didn't really bother me. I think it was fine. Also, I did not know that Cadence didn't actually get shot. Like, when I got to that part of the book, I was so confused. I was like, wait, the dad shot her? Wait, that doesn't make sense. I was so confused. And after watching some other people's like reviews and reactions, that's when I realized that she didn't actually get shot. It was just a metaphor, so it's okay. Looking back in hindsight, I feel like there were a lot of clues that the 3 of them were dead. Like why them 3 all stayed at Cuddle Down and they never came to Claremont. I feel like even if like their parents didn't care, I think they would at least come to one dinner, right? And then why Aunt Carrie, I think, was wearing Johnny's clothes and like walking around the beach crying, and why they never read her emails or got her gifts. Like, it makes so much more sense now that you know. I feel like I just need to like reread this book again, like maybe in a year, knowing what I know now, that they're all like dead this whole entire time. I feel like there's so many things that will make so much more sense. Okay, so I basically just rambled for a really, really long time. I guess overall impressions is just, I think you should read this book just so that you can text me and we can talk about it. Yeah. Out of 5 stars, I would probably give it like 4 or like a 3.5 for the beginning 3 sections, but just because of that plot twist, it's gonna be elevated to a 4.5. Final consensus is that you should read it. So thank you guys for watching the now. I don't know how to end this. Okay.